Welcome back in, you guys. This is another October 2024 reading. We're going to roll the astro dice, see who we're reading for. We're going to utilize the tea leaf deck. All right, we have the Wisdom Tarot deck out here as well. And we're going to pull a crystal and find out what's the best crystal to use. All right, Taurus in the 11th house, so Sun, Moon, Rising, Cancer energy. All right, with the energy of the South Node. Let's find out what's going on here. I'm going to start off with tea leaf. Someone's leaving your life, Cancer. All right, this older woman here is of significance. You've got enemies that are working against you, and you need to keep your life in balance with the scales. It's giving Libra energy. Definitely in the home environment for you, Cancer. Libra is the energy of your fourth house, and it's giving the older woman. All right, let's get into it. The older woman is leaving your life. This could be someone that you were committed to back in September. Or maybe you got married in September. Looks like you're stepping into something that's bringing in great happiness, but then you're also having to deal with some sort of great personal sorrow with whoever it is that's leaving your life. Or the person that you could be married to here due to this older person or this older woman in September. Look like whoever's working against you. All right, this was this person bringing in happiness to that energy. Obviously, they want you away from this person, but you're asking to keep your life in balance. Whoever's working against you here, it's more so that you don't achieve a specific goal or something. So that you don't come out happy on the other side of whatever it is that you want. All right, so ladder, it says climbing towards success. And on the bottom of the other side here, we've got reconciliation. So who are you reconciling with? Let's find out. All right, Cancer. All right, so someone leaving your life is coming up with the Seven of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, and the World card. This could be something that you're invested in doing here online. Nine of Pentacles, jeez. 7, 8, 9 of Pentacles with the energy of the World card. It's something that you do independently online. Could definitely pertain into a position that you hold in the workplace. What's going on with this older woman energy here? The High Priestess. 7 of Wands. I feel like you need to protect yourself from this energy overall. Things are about to take off for you and start accelerating quickly. All right, 5 of Pentacles, but you seem to be lacking in finances. All right, what are the enemies that are working against you? Be a Knight of Cups. This person could be manipulating you in any way with the Magician here. Queen of Pentacles pertaining to some sort of stability. This might be someone that you are in a romantic relationship with. This person might have you involved in some sort of third party. Let's look at keeping your life in balance. Now let's look on the positive side of it as well. This Knight of Cups energy could be a message coming through how to start manifesting some sort of stability, and which is going to help you step back into the energy of the happiness. Because I'm seeing the positive sides of everything here on the bottom of the deck. All right, if you've been invested in something and really putting in the hard work with something that you do online and you do this independently, then whoever it is that's leaving your life, it's so that you can be committed to whatever it is that you're working on. All right, this older woman energy could be something that you have been protected by, that has been helping you accelerate really quickly and helping you overcome some sort of um, hardship with finances and or work. All right, here in September. Now, those that have been working against you here, what you're doing moving away from this energy is stepping into what it is that you want to manifest pertaining to your great happiness. Let's take a look. So why are you asked to keep your life in balance at this time? Obviously, it's so that you have an equal give and take here. So you're being called away from some sort of toxicity with the energy of the devil. All right. Things are being highlighted, put on your path here with the energy of the sun, pertaining to your journey, the Hermit card, the Tower. You've got unexpected changes coming your way. That's a lot of major arcana there as well. I've got Capricorn, the energy of Leo, Virgo, as well as Scorpio. Wow. You could be more so like feeling like emotional loss. That's what I feel. With everything that's going on around you, it could be lots of chaos, lots of conflict, lots of toxicity. I have the attachment to the energy of your happiness. The Hermit energy could just be you more and so needing to go into solitude. Let's look at this marriage energy. So Two of Swords, that's giving solar eclipse energy in Libra. Page of Swords, maybe there's some sort of communication that comes through. Something that may have been kept secret with the Seven of Cups pertaining to this King of Pentacle energy. So you got the King and the Queen of Pentacles out here. So those that have been working against you, there could have been a water sign, a Cancer, Scorpio, and or Pisces that has been manipulating the energy of your finances. This is someone that you're romantically involved with. What's going on back in September? So it's like if you're committed to this person, then you have to make a decision here. Is this person really being honest with you? There seems to be lots of red flags with the Seven of Cups, lots of illusion and confusion on this abundance that's meant to come in here. So September must have been lots of conflict. Five of Wands energy. All right. Maybe there was a specific truth that came out here. You've gained clarity about something. All right. Pertaining to this Page of Cups and the Six of Cups. Does this person have a child from the past? Seven of Swords. Or is this person being more so deceptive towards you due to not speaking their truth about this? Something like that. Like this person's actually committed to someone else. What's going on with this Harp energy? Two of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Six of Swords. I feel like this is where you're moving towards here. All right, and releasing the energy of the teardrops is going to be allowing to feel the sorrow and moving forward. I feel like your soulmate person, or who you thought to be your soulmate person, that was meant to bring in happiness, more so put you in a third-party connection, all right, and which slowed up the energy of you ascending forward. But the minute that you step away from that energy, whatever toxicity and whatever has been illuminated to you here, the Tower takes place, the Hermit, it's like you go into isolation mode, and now you're stepping into moving forward towards your real happiness. What's this great personal sorrow? The third party, what about it? If you've been working on a creative project here, it looks like the collaboration in which you have been putting in the hard work, more so where it started off over there. You might have to release this because you got a new opportunity coming in with the King of Wands, an Aries, a Leo, and or a Sag. Yeah, you're not going to be too happy about it. I feel like it's just continuously giving me solar eclipse energy. Something that's not serving you is leaving so something new can come in. It started back in September with the full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces and what needed to be released. So you're climbing towards success and you're going to reconcile with someone else. Let's look at this. I feel like there's one person leaving your life, but then you're going to be reconciling with someone else. Reconciling means you know who this person is. I got the moon and the Hierophant here. So the moon in Taurus could be of significance. Takes place after the full moon in Aries on the 17th. So about the 18th, 19th, the 20th. Sorry, the 17th, 18th, and the 19th of October. I feel like this is going to be a pickup of energy if someone has left your life. All right. If there's some sort of wisdom pertaining to your psychic abilities or anything like that, because it's coming out over here with this older woman and where you're supposed to be accelerating, but then you're experiencing some sort of lack of finances here, it's associated to this High Priestess. Let's see what the reconciliation is. Welcome in, you guys. The Chariot. With the Four of Swords and the King of Swords. This could be someone that you have taken a break from, that you've been more so, you found success with, possibly in the past. If you're reconciling with this person, it could be like an, someone in business. Someone that has a position of authority. There could have been some sort of self-sabotaging ways there and or some sort of betrayal that may have happened with this person. Three of Cups could be a friend and or a family member. King of Cups. It's giving masculine energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. The person that you're married to. So over here I have a King of Pentacles with marriage. All right. So once this is all over and done with, if you make the choice to move forward, if it happens to be pertaining to how to fix the financial problem, then that's what you're doing right now. Someone's leaving your life. By the end of the month, somebody's going to come back and reconcile with you. That's what it's giving me. No. It's weird. Yeah, it could be a lover. Spirit's asking you to just be patient with this process. Maybe they're meant to step out of your life for a period of time. All right? So that you can focus on building some sort of stability for yourself. All right, you guys, let's get the crystal and then we're going to go over all the transits for Cancer. Cool. So Taurus in the 11th house is what came out, and then the South Node, which is currently in Libra. So Cancer, your Libra placement is going to be your 4th house energy. This could be, once again, someone from your home environment. Let's find out what's going on here. All right, so storytelling with turquoise, reframing a different way of perceiving, speaking your truth and heartfelt communication, the right of speech. And then we've got charm and charisma, shining and sparkling, bring a brilliant, I want to say it so bad, being a brilliant beacon of confidence that inspires others with specialty in garnet. And then we've got raw Morganite with sensitivity, gentleness, empathy, compassion, and the gift of vulnerability and self-forgiveness. All right. Let's get you a few here. There's a lot going on in your energy. All right, so turquoise. It says turquoise teaches the beauty of wholeness. It assists us in honoring and bringing together all the pieces of ourselves in order to see the magnificence in the unique collage that we are. Meditation with the stone allows us to honor the whole of our being even when others do not. Okay. Chrysocolla is an excellent stone to use when we need assistance in speaking up and speaking our truth. Meditation with the stone helps open and clear the throat chakra, allowing the words of the heart to rise up and be expressed. Chrysocolla teaches us to be aware of our words, vibration through sound, and asks us to be conscious of what vibrations we are choosing to send out into the world. And then we've got 53 with Spessartine Garnet. Meditation with the stone might be challenging because its energy feels that of a bossy cheerleader. This stone is a must for building and finding your self-confidence, personal power, and creativity. Spessartine Garnet asks you to stand up straight, hold your head high, and stretch your stuff. All right, and raw Morganite with number 46. Morganite is a gentle cleansing stone that is valuable when we wish to release old patterns, wounds, and blockages that are obstacles to loving relationships, especially with others. Meditation with the stone allows connecting with divine love, which eases fear of vulnerability and allows us to be open to receiving love from others and from spirit. So it seems like to me here, if you do some sort of storytelling work, speaking your truth is going to be of significance, and whatever you put out into the universe, that's what you're manifesting. So make sure that you are being this brilliant beacon of confidence that's inspiring other people, all right, to tap into the energy of their compassion and vulnerability and their empathic sides. It's like, be more sensitive. Maybe this is what is happening here, all right, with something leaving your life. It's like, it's what you do for work, especially if you're online with it. This older woman here pertaining to the high priestess energy, this could be like the energy of intuition, and which is meant to be protected at this time as you are business traveling. All right, there could be energy that is sitting around you that makes you feel a sense of lack of confidence is what it's giving me, right? It's Taurus's energy. Now, those that want to work against you, they obviously see that you have a message of love heading your way. You've been manifesting great things. This Queen of Pentacle energy, this could be you starting up a business and opening up yourself for self-love, self-forgiveness, things like that, all right? But then you get in this energy over here where it's like, if you pertain to this marriage, meaning there could be like hidden secrets and or many options and where people are watching you here, then you have to be able to face your fears and stand up to that Queen of Pentacle energy and hold the same energy on your masculine side as well, all right? This is interesting. I got 57, 16, 53, and 46 out here. Could be a number that resonates with you. All right. Whatever conflict has been happening with someone expressing their truth back in September, then it seems like there's some sort of apology coming from a past person. All right. Or someone being inherited some specific gift that they're meant to take off with. All right. So great happiness. You come into union with this person, Two of Cups. Things may have slowed down. All right, pertaining to the Queen of Cups energy. My King of Cups is over here. All right, so I'm getting heavy in today's energy specifically. 1st of October while I'm doing this reading. Couples. Masculine and feminine energies within the heart space, within earth energy as well. All right, so remaining grounded and moving from the energy of love and significance. All right, if you don't feel that energy, then you're choosing to move forward. All right, towards great happiness, but the energy of having to release what no longer serves you, it was bringing in the energy of sorrow. All right, so if you've been involved in some sort of third-party energy here, and or if you've been collaborating on how to tap into an opportunity to express your energy of your happiness to overcome this sorrow, then this is going to be this King of Wands energy where you're more so speaking, being confident. All right, this could be like you putting yourself out in the spotlight, being in a position of leadership in any way. Your climate to success here, the moon in Taurus, I'm feeling is going to be of significance, especially if you are a spiritual teacher, if you are an intuitive teacher as well. And then you could be reconciling with someone here that you may not be speaking to. Could be more so like someone that holds this very stern type of energy. I feel like you've known this person before. You were very successful with this person, but you're not speaking to them at this time. And it could be because you had self-sabotaging ways, or there was some sort of betrayal within a third party. Could have been friends or family and or a lover. All right, because I'm getting here the person you're reconciling with is more so like a twin flame. It has the possibility of growing into something more. You just got to be patient with the energies. You've been focusing on your healing, remaining balanced. All right. Something's getting ready to take off for you here. You're climbing towards success little by little. That's what it's giving me. Let's look into the transits. Let's see. So Cancer. All right, Cancer. First house for you. This is the house of self, which is your ascendant. This is where you're supposed to be rising to be the best that you can be and how you face the world. Mars in Cancer is at its fall. It's not comfortable here at all. All right, but it's asking you more so to pull those emotions out. All right, in order to express yourself out the way that you want to be seen. Mars pre-shadow period will begin on October 4th. That's this upcoming Friday. Mars retrograde doesn't officially start until December 6th in the sign of Leo, which is your second house, but it will retrograde. The energy of the retrograde will be here starting on October 4th, leading up to the actual retrograde, and then there will be a post shadow period as well, but we will speak about that when we get there. All right, Leo in your second house. This is all about your money, your values, your possessions. Something is coming to completion by the end of the month for you. All right, so last quarter moon are things that need to be adjusted, something that needs to be released, and whatever is not serving you, that's going to happen on October 24th. So maybe this is what it's saying, right? Like, you've been working really, really hard at something. Possibly you do something online. And if it's holding back the energy of your finances and where you're not reaping what you have sown so far, then there's you reconciling with someone else here. And that someone else could be someone from your past, someone that you haven't been speaking to, someone that you may have been taking a break from. And it could be a Gemini, a Libra, and or an Aquarius. Okay. Now, Virgo in your third house, which is the house of communications. Here's where you have Vesta in Virgo, which is the asteroid of spirituality. All right. And Vesta being in Virgo in the third house, I feel like you have a lot to publicly speak about, especially if you have lots of knowledge about spirituality. All right. How to overcome some sort of personal sorrow through the energy of tapping into whatever it seems to be helping you heal. All right. We also have Vesta moving into Libra in your fourth house on October 27th. All right. So this is like more towards the end of the month where you're going to be experiencing some shifts in your second and your third houses. Right now, the focus is on your fourth house, which is Libra's, the house of home, comfort, divine feminine energies. You have Mercury in Libra, the Sun in Libra, Juno is in Libra, Lilith is in Libra, the South Node is in Libra, and we also are going to see tomorrow on the 2nd, this new moon solar eclipse that happens in Libra. This is like a brand new you pertaining to how you utilize your divine feminine energy. Possibly even for what you do pertaining to your life purpose, because the sun is here. All right. Mercury will step into Scorpio on October 13th, which is your fifth house energy. And then the sun will step into your fifth house energy as well on the 22nd. Mercury in Libra, it's almost like, again, you are gaining information or doing some sort of research pertaining to your roots. All right. Your family, your foundation, where, you know, your ancestors have come from, something like this. All right, it could be that you're traveling to a new home, or you're traveling towards, you know, your homeland. I don't know. All right, but it's giving, this is where the highlight is for you at this time. It's like you have to tap into this energy. Where's my sun card? It's over top of you bringing your life into balance. So the sun being in Libra of significance to the energy of your home environment, like a mother figure being of significance. All right. Something unexpectedly changes here, especially with the Tower card and it being associated to the solar eclipse that's happening. It's like a massive change in your home environment. Maybe you're moving away from a mother figure. I don't know. But it's giving Lilith in Libra, all right, which is the energy of power, all right? So you're stepping into the energy of your divine feminine energies. Now, the South Node in Libra is giving the energy of, let's just say, you have like this natural gift, something that's meant to take off for you here, all right? And this is something that you're not used to, but you've been having to tap into like a past life and where you know you have this ability or something like that. It's given like High Priestess energy. Something that you quite are not making money off of yet because there's nothing happening in your second house. All right. Let's look at Scorpio in your fifth. So this is Venus currently in Scorpio. Where did I see that energy? Is coming out over top of marriage. So if it pertains to like something that you do creatively, self-expressive, if you're reuniting with someone that you're having a love affair with, anything that you find to bring in pleasure and or happiness, great happiness over here, it's giving a spiritual union. All right, it could be a hobby that you have and whatever it is that you're doing. Venus will step into Sagittarius in your Cancer 6th house, all right, on October 17th. And here is where you're going to see you having the love for what you do for work is what it's kind of giving me here. All right, so Venus out of bounds in Sagittarius from October 25th to November 11th is going to be moving heavily pertaining to your finances, your valuables, your pleasures. All right, any type of relationship pertaining to beauty and in love as well. All right, so the new moon in Scorpio takes place on November 1st, whereas today on October the 1st, when I'm doing this reading, we're getting prepared to see this solar eclipse energy happening in your 4th house. So something pertaining to what you're going to be doing for work. All right, it's almost like getting you prepared for that type of energy. Venus will step into Sag. You're going to love what you do for work. You're going to gain lots of knowledge. You're possibly going to have some sort of clarity that comes through with those that may have been creating some sort of hardship for you, giving you like competition, all right, whatever it may be back in September. So with Pallas being in Sag, it's lots of knowledge, it's a lot of wisdom. It's allowing you to really understand your health, understanding how you can be of service to other people. And then when we see where in Capricorn in your 7th house, where Pluto has been retrograde since September 1st, there's a review of your relationships or your partnerships and or your legal contracts, and which is going to go direct pretty soon on October the 11th. Sirius is also in Capricorn, which is the asteroid of parents, and how you want to attract new relationships into your life at this time. For those that have experienced some sort of unexpected changes in their relationships as well, there's also some sort of commitment that's being tested pertaining to your 4th house, your home environment, the divine feminine energy from within. If it happens to be that you're tapping into your roots and you want to be committed to this, this is the house of marriage, right? So it's saying marriage is here. Now, the first quarter moon is where your commitment is going to then be tested to that. Are you truly invested in this, or do you want to release it? Because you're already invested. You've been putting in a lot of hard work. And you've got the 9 of Pentacles here as well. All right. So the person that is leaving your life has been keeping you in lack because you've been, it looks like putting in a lot of attention to whatever this is. You've been standing your ground on that High Priestess energy where you're subconsciously having to figure out what it is that's going on around you. But suddenly your life comes back into balance and you energy. Yeah, here goes the Empress. All right, so your money comes right back in. It could be through some sort of inheritance, I'm feeling. Possibly passed down through a mother figure, all right, or a gift that's been handed over from a mother figure. Someone that you have a close connection to. Could be a Sagittarius, I'm feeling. I don't know. Someone that you're working with. Someone that allows you to keep yourself in health, all right, like in full health, great health. I don't know. Let's get into Aquarius in the 8th house. There's nothing much happening here, but Pluto's going to step back in for you in the 8th house. This is the house in which Pluto rules, so it's comfortable here, pertaining to transformation, pertaining to tapping into like deep emotional feelings, having to face fears, if you have some sort of interest in the occult, if it's, psychological issues that you have, if it pertains to like organized religions and things like that, I feel like here is where your transformation would actually start. That doesn't happen until November 19th. All right, so we'll get into that for the following month. So Pisces in your ninth house, house of higher learning, spirituality, foreign travel. Saturn in retrograde in Pisces, as well as Neptune being in retrograde in Pisces. All right, there seems to be lots of discipline and structure and authority pertaining to what it is that you have been learning, if it is pertaining to spirituality. You have new beliefs. You're focusing more so on wanting to travel, experiencing new things, being adventurous and exploring. But it's a restriction here at this time. Something is holding you back from being able to utilize your imagination and get creative with where it is that you want to expand your mind, where you want to grow. All right. Aries in your 10th house, this is pertaining to your career. So here you're dealing with some sort of core wounds. You've got Chiron in retrograde in Aries, the wounded healer, pertaining to your reputation, your public image, if it's your professional aspirations. I feel like you may feel that you are lacking in some way, but you're actually heading towards your destiny. It just doesn't look that way. Something's coming to culmination here in the month of October for your 10th house. Something pertaining to your career, and you're going to understand why this had to happen this way. So it happens on the full moon in Aries on October 17th, the same day in where Venus is going to step into Sagittarius in your 6th house. So it's going to be pertaining to the energy of work and what you do long-term career. All right. It's obviously part of your destiny. It was aligned that way with the North Node being in here. All right. We got Venus that goes retrograde on March 1st, 2025 in Aries. And then Venus will retrograde up until April 12th of 2025 into Pisces. So this is going to be your 10th house with Venus's energy being there, stepping back into the energy of your 9th house. Anytime Venus is in Pisces, it's exalted there. Why? Because Venus is expressing the energy of love. If it's love of higher learning that you have, and or something spiritually, and or some sort of belief that you believe in, a philosophy in life, whatever it is, all right, I feel like you have an attachment to this energy. There's going to be a review there of, is this really for you, or do you want to continue to move forward with something else? Venus did go retrograde last year in 2023. It did not go retrograde here in 2024. So where Leo in your 2nd house, you had a review of your finances last year. This time around in 2025, it's going to take place for you in your 9th house. And is spirituality actually something that you truly value? Is what I feel. All right. Let's get into Taurus in your 11th house, in which actually came out here in your astro dice with South Node. All right. This is Uranus retrograding in Taurus. Uranus typically rules the 11th house. So you got some great placements actually for you right now. And I'm finding that it has to be pertaining to your fixed houses. Things that remain too comfortable, not willing to change. This could be like your house of companions and people that you actually need to separate from that no longer serve you. Uranus is causing some sort of chaos there. But Uranus being in Taurus is at its fall. But for you specifically, Cancer, it's a great placement. So you're removing yourself from those people that no longer serve you, and you're finding the right people to be around. All right. So Uranus is in its home house. Pluto stepping into Aquarius. Pluto being not so comfortable in Aquarius either, right? Because it's another fixed sign that is typically associated to air, right? It's in it. How do you call it? Pluto is in a air sign where Pluto is technically associated to water energy, but it's in the perfect placement for you with Pluto and Uranus's energy here, which is really weird, right? This is gonna bring some major change, revolutionary change, transformational, regenerative, like long-lasting change for you in your life is what I feel. All right, and Jupiter being in Gemini, once again, it's at its detriment, but it's at home in the 12th house. It rules the 12th house. So anything pertaining to the house of the unknown, the subconscious, the imagination, if you're meant to inspire other people, Jupiter will go retrograde on October the 9th, and then it will sextile to the energy of Chiron and Aries in your 10th house of career. So this is going to be amazing for you, right? You've got 3 transits that are happening more so in their home placements. Pluto's not in Aquarius just yet, but it will be in November. Uranus isn't leaving Taurus up until next year, 2025. And Jupiter is still going to be in Gemini for a while now. It's just going to be in retrograde up until, I want to say, January, February of 2025. It goes direct on February 4th. So there's a lot of reviews that are happening here, all right? But Pluto will then be direct in Aquarius and transforming. Jupiter will be retrograding, pertaining to the energy of your subconscious and why someone is leaving your life, pertaining to this High Priestess energy, Pisces energy, right? But once again, I said Venus will step into Pisces in 2025, upcoming. I'm giving you an idea of what's happening now to what's going to be happening next year. Why? Because of the eclipses and what's happening with them. This is the last time the solar eclipse will take place in your 4th house, in the house of home, all right, in Libra. The last time it happened was in October 14th of 2023. So whatever was happening back then in your 4th house is going to be a new start once again, okay? Maybe you moved. Maybe you transformed something in your house of home, all right? Maybe you had a child. I don't know. Maybe you were pregnant. Maybe, I don't know, okay? Could have been many different things. But it's kind of given me where if you've been really trapped up in your head about some sort of betrayal with a third party, and it could be this energy of the subconscious state, your psychic abilities, I feel like that's coming to an end. Because what you have now is the opportunity to be able to speak up on about it. This is Jupiter in Gemini, okay? Here's the ending of a long, difficult cycle of that type of energy. You maybe didn't understand what the hell was going on in your subconscious state. Now you're being able to celebrate it because you got some sort of opportunity to come in to speak on it. Especially the pain that you've dealt with here. All right? Whoever's leaving your life, it's not a bad thing. It's so that some new energy can come back in. And then you're reconciling with the energy of your success. It's almost like, this is your success, right? Cancer, you're the Chariot. It's like you've gained your power back, all right? And or the air energy and what's transforming for you, all right, is going to be in your home environment. I'm seeing like 1111 here too. I normally see that on this card, but I'm seeing it on both this time. All right, so 1111 could be of significance, like that portal in Scorpio season. And Scorpio being the energy of your 5th house. It's your hobby, it's your creativity, it's your happiness, the way you self-express. Something, some sort of portal or door is opening up for you there. Something like this. So although Pallas is in Sagittarius and where you're gaining wisdom and knowledge about the work that you do, Pallas had retrograded back in Sagittarius into Scorpio and then went direct again. So as it was reviewing what was actually part of your happiness is where you were stepping into and finding and getting creative with how to self-express all this knowledge that you have. You have the opportunity to do it now. To do it pertaining to as your career. Jupiter, Sextile, and Chiron in Aries. That's a great transit for you, and it happens on the 12th. In your 12th house. Okay? That's what I have for you guys. I think I need to go rest my voice because I'm pretty much losing it. I still have Aries and Gemini to complete before today, but they will be completed. We are currently in October 1st, all right, officially in October energy. Although any of the transits that I'm speaking about is not going to happen up until tomorrow, all right, which is the solar eclipse that happens in Libra, particularly for you Cancer in your 4th house, and it's going to take place at 2:50 p.m. is where we're going to see the opposition of the sun and the moon, all right. I believe I explained everything to you pertaining to your transits and your crystals, all right? Make sure that you're speaking your world into existence and stay positive because whatever you speak is what you manifest. I love you guys. I'm leaving the reading there. Bye.